Let's dive into HIPAA-compliant forms. It's sunny, the mood is fun, so what better time to chat HIPAA compliance for your website? For those wondering, HIPAA, or the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. You don't have to be in the healthcare field to appreciate the importance of protecting health information. The area we're diving into today specifically covers the area of HIPAA compliance for online website forms. What's okay, what's not okay, and some possible solutions to fix it. Our team has a lot of years in combined marketing experience, and we've worked with some of the largest universities, e-commerce brands, and software companies in the country. So many of our campaigns are designed with the goal of generating on-page leads, things like chats, form completions, inquiries submitted, and applications. Like so many other marketers out there, we celebrate when a qualified lead is submitted for a client in real estate or other professional services. Then we started working with large healthcare companies, insurance, hospitals, surgical centers, even dental offices, and we quickly realized there was a gap in understanding between marketing teams and HIPAA when it came to their website. We've talked before about driving qualified traffic to your website through the acquisition stages. These are things like Facebook ads, Google ads, and other channels to drive awareness for your healthcare facility. And when it comes to the activation stage of marketing for healthcare, getting a user to take an action on your page, you need to move with care and caution. If you're using a standard website builder, think Wix, WordPress, Webflow, or Weebly. Why do all of these start with W? You may have added their pre-built forms to your healthcare website. Don't worry, you're not alone, but you may be out of compliance with HIPAA. Requirements for all HIPAA-compliant online forms. The form must comply with HIPAA's security rule. This means it needs to comply with proper access controls, employ adequate encryption, and have security software in place to protect data, both in storage and in transit between access points. So what does that mean? If you're using a web form on your site, you want to ensure the information collected is being stored in a highly secure way. For example, you're using a generic web form through Webflow. Well, that information is getting stored with Webflow. Perhaps you have a notification every time a lead is submitted on your website. Again, this email is sent to your inbox. Unfortunately, you're out of HIPAA compliance. Now, let's pause here to quickly chat PHI, Protected Health Information. Protected health information is any information that can be used to identify an individual that was created, disclosed, or used throughout the course of providing a healthcare service. According to the HIPAA Act itself, essentially any information, name, address, email, even phone, is considered protected under HIPAA. So what to do instead? Rather than remove all forms from your website and miss out on important questions and inquiries, you'll need to find a HIPAA-compliant way to collect this information when web visitors are researching your facility. And we've graduated from the typical name, phone, email forms for healthcare. The expectations for patient experience have increased. Here's a quick example of a HIPAA-compliant web form we created using an interactive video. It replaces the generic web form with a conversational-style HIPAA-compliant experience. It shows the facility and it quickly gets the web visitor where they need to go. You'll notice the user is able to meet a member of the surgical team and then be presented with choices about which procedure they'd like to learn more about. The video jumps ahead to the doctor they'd likely meet if they were to schedule a consultation. We're seeing that doctor connect with patients and then present a specific question the viewer can ask the doctor. Let's pause here. The information collected is not stored on the RevelForms dashboard or shared with anyone. There are not user accounts that can log in and view this information to comply with HIPAA. The result is sent securely to your office, in this case to the surgical center office through a password-protected attachment. While it sounds like a lot, it's a pretty straightforward setup, and we're confident the video format is the best way to introduce your healthcare facility in a personalized way. No more generic and, as we've learned, non-compliant contact us pages. There are other HIPAA-compliant forms out there, but when you use a RevelForm, whether it's a web form or a video form, The website visitor's response is sent to you via an encrypted attachment. The attachment is protected with a password, and your admin can view the response and take the desired action. This could be email, schedule an appointment, or call. If you're interested in setting up your HIPAA-compliant RevelForm, reach out. We'll include some notes in the description as well as some additional examples of how interactive video forms are the best way to give your firm a competitive advantage and highlight the people in your organization.